Travis Greene. We pastor together, my wife and I, in Columbia, South Carolina, Forward City Church. The purpose of Forward City Church is to reach who we call the overchurched and the unchurched, and help them move forward with God. We were sent by God to Columbia, South Carolina. Neither one of us are from there, don't know much about it. We specifically moved there to start this church. God sent us there to birth unity, and so we're excited to be a part of the work, and that's what Forward City is all about. The top of 2020, right before the pandemic, I felt like I received the word from the Lord that we're going to buy the Best Buy. And so just being people by faith, I stood on a stage and said, we're going to buy the old Best Buy.
With very limited resources, might I add.
Very limited resources. The building cost shy of $2 million. And I stood up and said, we're going to buy it. And just by faith, we prayed. And I felt like the Lord gave me a visitation in my sleep and told me to lay hands on the building every day. We fasted and prayed, and our church came together. And within 6 months, we wrote a check and bought the building. It's just radical. I mean, it's only crazy until it happens, right? But that's what happened, and God has just been providing, and transformation's been a huge instrument.
As transformation has been this, I would call this beacon of inspiration. They've been blessing us, but we understand that they're just not blessing us to bless us. They're blessing us to be a blessing. And so as we've been receiving blessing, we've understood that God, if we want to be like what we see, we have to be the same thing. And so there have been a lot of local churches that are much smaller than us that we said, okay, God, if we want to be what we've been able to see, we're going to have to keep doing it. And so we've been given small seats here and here and here, and transformation has been a huge part of that. CC Nation, thank you so much for your generosity. Because of your generosity, we have been able to be a beacon of light, especially in a time that can seem very dark, that can seem very hopeless. We've been able to be joy. We've been able to be love. We've been able to be food. We've been able to be natural resources for so many that were looking for people to be able to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Thank you so much for allowing us to be that in the earth.
I could go on and on and on of what your contribution and your seeds and your generosity has done for Forward City Church. We just want to encourage you, be generous no matter where you're at. You can literally demonstrate the heart of Christ by giving a smile, a hug, by giving of your finances, even your time and your energy. I think we're in a time where people are in such a rush in life. I'm encouraging you to slow down. You may be the only Bible someone reads. You may be the only Jesus they see. And so I'm asking you, please, go
and do the same.